This is going to be hopefully a more fun episode. I know it's the same stream, I'll just do a really serious thing. Speaking of perfume, which the last episode ended with, I actually have behind me, I don't know if you can see it. I can check. Yeah, I'll check, why not? So I have behind me here, this is actually aromatherapy device as well as the light. It's real cool. And because, you know, I like to have experience when gaming. You know, I like to have experience. And this helps me enhance that experience again. As it is something to be smelling. In this case, literal myrrh while I'm playing. That wasn't planned, but for whatever reason, that perfume thing, you know, it was just perfectly aligned. It was the perfect timing because I actually have a mixture of cedarwood and myrrh going on in that thing just to add a little nice, you know, kind of old smell to this room. I played this game. I know purple is not necessarily the best color, but, you know, I like to make this kind of thing an experience. Anyway, once again, we are playing the Babito Dynasty along with Omukama Iguru I of Bonyora, and the current descendant of our fictional branch of his family. And we're playing Africa Universalis. So, as I was saying in the last video, we gotta decide how quickly we need to take over the Congo. Renewed the loan, increased inflation, yeah, but we're really good at taking loans because we took economic ideas. We have just oodles of money. In my economy, the rumor spreading that Odoyev is preparing to attack Prussia in a war of aggression. There's all great things happening that I do not care about at all. This is all happening up here. Geez, Sweden is... Paradox! What's your problem with Norway? What's your problem with Norway, Paradox? Why you gotta take Finland too? I'm 12. Okay, I am 12% Finnish according to 23andMe, and I take that very seriously. You unleash my Finnish cousins, and let us, you know, let them continue having a completely different culture from you that nobody really knows about, and let them have their sampos. Give my people their sampo. You have no idea what that is, do you, audience? Look up MST3K. She's the day the Earth froze, or the summer the Earth froze, or the year the Earth froze, or something like that. It's a movie about a Finnish or Russian movie about the story of Lemminkainen and a witch who steals his people's source of wealth that he has to go and get back. It'll be a very entertaining watch, I assure you. It's one of my famous MST3K things, especially because, you know, of the various nations of Europe I have ancestry from, the largest recognizable one that 23andMe observes is Finnish at 12%. So, of the 90% European that I am, but, you know, Hispanic, so I'm dirty white, right? Doesn't have to make sense, it just has to work. Anywho, at times when peasants experience harsh subjugation, some of them return against their landlords to any better chance. Jeez, Burger's estate loses 10 loyalty. These things happen or enforce serfdom. Oh, I can't afford administrative power right now. I need burgers on my side. I'll lose legitimacy. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Strengthening the government's expensive. Yeah, the Timurids. Yeah. I know, great advisor is dying. It's great. I wanted to stop some of these messages. I keep forgetting how to do that. I know I did it when we first set up this game. But I already bored you with the lecture. I'm not going to bore you with me changing my settings, right? Maybe some other day. Pirara. Okay. Yeah, so I'm learning about Brazil now. You mean there's a continent over there and it's called Brazil and they have Mardi Gras? That's awesome. Well, Carnival. but it's the same thing in spirit. Oh. Spain, stop trying to improve relations. They recall diplomat because now you know what you're going to do. You're going to go over to Ethiopia and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go improve relations with them and try to get a royal marriage. It's mostly distance and neutral attitudes. The Ethiopian road. This guy really likes having sex, so he's all for another consort. Alright. Accommodation of the native. They lost one ferocity. We converted we convert the heretics of Nakoma to the one true faith. Heretics of Nakoma? What heretics? Blah. Okay. Most unity that's left. Buyogoma. It'll take 18 months. It's not much time. We need to beat, oh geez, Busoga? We can't even do it. Street of Strong Aristocrats. They're just too important for us to convert. Well, we'll go after these guys. We want better religious unity. It's highly developed, but it's fetishist and it's easy to convert them. And they're already worshipping like a Jesus fetish, basically. A god based, kind of based around Jesus. And the papacy. Catholics all over the world encouraged to attack Musica in the name of our Lord. The crusade will last until 22 December. 7. Joining the crusade. How do we join the crusade? Let me join the crusade. Joining the crusade. Musica, where are they? Where are these guys? Musica. Musica. That's the other thing, is that you could also have a crusade called against you by the Pope, who also would love to have some of that sweet, sweet Indian money. Where the heck is this place? In the name of our Lord. Are they like... Where the heck are... I bet they're like... Are they like... some Central European power? There's a way to look them up. Diplomatic interface. I want to find somebody. I need to find... where... I know there's a list of them that's searchable. Outliner... The hell is Musica? What is this place? I want to declare war on it. I want to join the crusade. How do I do that? So Portugal controls the papacy. What the heck is Musica? Heck, Musica. Is that a province? Oh, here's the ledger. Come overview, gold harbor fees, previous. Okay. No. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay. History, find, ledger. Index, country. I just want to look for a list of... Oh. Country, Musica. Musica. There is no country of Musica. Province? Is there a province? I have no idea where the heck these guys are. How am I supposed to join the crusade and get a ton of prestige and influence if there's no... I don't know where Musica is. You're Morocco. Where's Musica? Is that like a... It's gotta be a province then. Where's the list of provinces? No, there's gotta be a province list somewhere. The country... Provinces. Come on. Country, military, economy, trade, relations. Where the heck is Musica? Tell me some more about this. Alright, where is this country? So it's a country. The heck is it? Oh, maybe it's in the New World? Maybe I don't even know them. Diplomacy... Coptic, yeah. I know. Who's at war with them? Can I go to the Papal States and look? Tuscany. Oh gosh, the Papal States are gone. Ooh boy. And what? Switzerland? Switzerland is occupying Rome. God, this game is good. The hell is Musica? Well, Georgia, Circassia. I have no idea where the heck to even look for a country called Musica. Milkaf, Ottomans, Makuria, Darfur, Fungi, Kaffa, Mogadishu, the Malakate of Antimoro, who are Safi. Jeez. I guess I have no idea where they are. I don't have access to them. I can't go on the crusade. Excuse me a moment. Something has come up on my phone. How the heck am I supposed to crusade against this person? Oh, I keep getting confused. Nothing important yet. Somebody will probably come get me if something important happens. Alright, so back to the chat, and let's go. What are we going to do? I don't want to bore you. It's only 16:05. We can now invest in a new idea. Right. Okay. Wait, we can? Oh, we can invest in a new idea. We get global empire, higher naval force limit, and we can fabricate claim overseas in colonial regions. I'd love that, but I can't do it right now. Yes, we need... Why do we need... This is the thing. Oh, technology's ahead on them, so yeah, let's take it. Corruption, counter, higher naval force limit, and can fabricate in overseas regions, and more things to lower infantry cost. Assembling raiding parties ad hoc may have worked well for our ancestors, but it is high time we create a system to maintain a more permanent military force. From the many great lineages of our kingdom, we shall pick the most honorable to serve as our soldiers for generations to come, and for special privileges. So we gotta do humanist ideas now. Religious unity up, national unrest down, tolerance of heretics up, which we need because we're gonna be friends with Ethiopia too. Less years of separatism. More promoted cultures, we definitely need that. Improve relations up, tolerance of heathens up. We need humanist. Because either that or we take religious ideas. Usually papal influence would go up, stability costs would go down, missionary strength would go up, permanent cost stability is neighborhood healing. Ooh, that's really tempting. But we got a problem with stability that's really terrible. That's better for stability. This one will allow us to get over things more quickly. So we can either, like, get humanist, and then when we conquer these provinces, they'll just kind of go along with us. We're going humanist. Oh, we can invest in idea, not... Yes, we're going to invest. Cool. Next idea we get infantry cost goes down, infantry combat ability goes out, unity of the clans. Jeez, these guys have some pretty powerful ideas. Inter-Crustrian ideas are actually really powerful. Like, look at how good it can get. Your Majesty, your country is very good in this game. One of the following, at least gold-producing provinces. We are the leading producer of ivory. Or we are the leading producer of coffee. We can get a lot of money to build a treasury. The reward is inflation reduction. So we could just, like, debase the currency a bunch to do the mission. Just to fund rapid expansion. Or something like that. More or equal heavy ships in 10. Conquer new states. And the next one is assemble an army. Equal to or larger than 80,000. Jeez. Well, we can go up to 41 right now. We just haven't because we're running out of money. I kind of want to mothball the capital fort as well. Can I even do that? Yeah, it's mothball right now. Still costs money, but mothballing is fine. Geez, so we could actually deal with those rebels, but we can't right now because we just don't have the money. Convert provinces to Catholic, yada yada yada. And the core is Sunni, will give us a lot of unity. Yeah, let's... Oh, it'll take forever. I'd rather do faster ones right now. We need to spread our Christianity around a lot. To a lot of different places. We have clans and provinces we do not own, and I believe we no longer have a truce. So, we're going to do something real crazy in the middle of all this unrest with negative stability. Oh, we can boost it, though. Finally, 0 stability. A country with all this provincial unrest. We're going to go to war. Oh, jeez. Stability cost, good produce. This would make us so poor. It's only going 1 per month due to lower religious unity. We need lower unrest. No, we just can't do it. Overextension is managed. Convert Buonoro. Back to fetishism. These guys I could probably beat up. I'm tempted to do it. They'd be spread out. We'll have time to deal with it. Does corruption reduce unrest? Well, we could just be really corrupt. We could deal with unrest by being incredibly corrupt, I guess? National unrest goes down. Okay. Yeah, let's debase the currency more. Could use the money. Corruption goes down. How's unrest? Now, national unrest is going down. So we just basically just printed money and got out of the problem? Okay. Okay, game. Gosh, we need to deal with the unbalanced research problem. We need administrative technology 10. Look at how far behind we're getting. We need the small cast iron cannon and all that. Okay. But you guys know, we're going to war. Yes. Cancel drilling it. Yes, the fort should be unmothballed. This one. Because we're going to go to war. There is no problem with mothballing forts out of war, but in war you need them. I could really quickly build an army, but I do not need it. Alright, iron there. Rebel uprising of 25k. Let's just... Okay, before we go to war, we're going to fight these guys. We're going to march over there. It's going to be in 2 provinces. It's going to be in Buonoro and Boyogoma. Where's Boyogoma? Boyogoma. Doo-doo-doo. Uganda. Bingo. Buonoro. Boyogunda. Boyogoda. Is it over here? I mean, if it's over here, it's not as much of an issue. There we go. Boyogoma, where we're having a preacher go. So you guys are gonna go here. You guys are gonna go to the Uganda and protect it. And avoid the river crossing, hopefully. Thank goodness we have such a professional army because we keep having to suppress rebellions. Okay, now the thing I was watching we got to deal with. So you can see I'm trying to save on monarch power and effort by just violently suppressing the rebels because, I mean, I already have hired This army, I'm paying them full maintenance all the time in order to keep them professional. I believe that's the right choice for the country, even though we're losing money as a result. Like, I keep choosing to have problems everywhere else. State maintenance, that's right, I need to reduce state maintenance. That'll probably solve the problem. But I got a deal. Ooh. Let's see what they have. I gotta order a thing, one moment. Oh my god, why are you so slow? Alright, continue. Freaking apps. Alright. So as you can see, we're just like, for various military units, His Majesty's Army. Alright, they've converted the one true faith. We may be looking to be tolerant, but we do need to convert as many of these provinces as possible by peaceful means. Yeah. State maintenance is... We could if we got rid of all our stuff. State maintenance, but I'm pretty sure we could change culture to Masaba. Not Catholic. I forget if you're Catholic. Luba. Yeah, there's a state of Luba and what provinces are. Right. So you're Catholic now. Jeez, I don't want to be in culture mode. There we go. Yeah, you're Catholic. Alright, yeah, they're converted, and I like this culture. We need to start investing in them too to get global trade. Global trade, though, we could just also sit on. As long as we're the same place everyone else is at. Global trade is at 2, and where are we at here? Global trade is at 30, jeez. Are we gonna get global trade before, like... We're gonna get global trade first. We're gonna be at a technological advantage for a while. Why is it here? But we do want to develop this province, anyway. Just to get some trade power from it. 51 papal influence. What does it... Oh, we can do things now. We can gain mercantilism. We can increase our diplomatic reputation. Reduce inflation and interest. We can get them to forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. Grant indulgence, which will give us legitimacy. We could levy a church tax. That's a really great one for us to do. We could bless a ruler and get some prestige. Prestige is really hemorrhaging. Why is it hemorrhaging? Just decay. There's one that could increase stability. We could beautify a local saint. Sanction on monopoly. Diplomatic relations. We do have a debt to repay. But we can repay it now if we want, which we're gonna do. I mean, if we did that, what would happen to our interest? It'd go down quite a bit. What's our interest again? Interest is 53. It's not really that much, the interest. I'd rather just have it forgiven and keep debasing the currency to reduce unrest. So, let's go to the Pope. Hey, Popey. Hey, Pope friend. Could you please, Jeez, levying the tax, though. We could levy the tax or reduce our interest. Well, we can pay off the debt. The tax is pretty high. That would add a full 1 to this thing and really stop the decay. We are hemorrhaging money like crazy, so we're gonna levy church tax. using our papal influence. We just keep sucking up to the Pope, and now we can reduce our church tax by just saying, hey, we've been really religious, reward me, Pope. Pope says, okay, you've been converting those heathens, so I'll give you stuff. And we go, yay, you gave us stuff. Thanks, Pope man, and your Pope mobile, doing Pope things. You know, it's funny, I don't have any problem insulting the Pope, but I have every problem insulting, you know, His Majesty Guru the First of Bunyoro Kitara, because of the... And, gosh, he's got a lot of titles. I almost wanted to read off a list, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because of that flub in the last video. But anyway, you know, the Pope likes us and just, you know, said, hey, you know what, you can have more of the church tax if that's what you want, my child, and that's what we're going to do. See, we do have a free guy. We want to sell you... Do we even... Right, we can't, we want you to become our vassal. Right? Offer vassalization. We own one of their cores. And that core, I believe, is Cuba. Which makes sense, because that's the name of their country. So we're going to sell them their province. We like them. We've been being nice to them. But we're being actually really nice to these guys quite a bit. There's no institution we have that they don't. Hey, but where is sell province? Sell province, sell province, sell province. I know I can sell them provinces. Sell province. We want to sell you your other province. How much can we ask you for? Ooh, quite a bit. Yeah, we're going to sell you your province back. 10 prestige, high inflation, but yeah, it'll help. And then they can convert it, and now they like us, and we might actually be able to make them our vassals. Which would be great, because then we will almost completely, we'll annex them peacefully. We won't even have to go to war with them. That's fantastic. Just by, yeah, they'll become our vassal. Yeah, oh, wait. 90 plus. They don't like us enough. Why don't they like us enough? One moment. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're gonna try to vassalize Cuba, which is a tribal kingdom. Pretty advanced. We need to make them like us better. Send a diplomat to do that. Ooh. They'll take a royal marriage. As soon as they'll take a royal marriage, I just want to do that. So we gotta do some diplomatic things here while we're dealing with our rebel scum. Oh, diplomatic marriage in Ethiopia. Great. And now we have a free guy. Excuse me. We'll deal with the rebel uprising. We'll pay off our debt. No, we'll wait until... Should we wait until it comes due? No. Every time I do that, I just end up renewing. Repay loan. Repay. Cool. And now we're losing less money because we made good with the Pope, because we're converting our country. Pass Act of Uniformity. That's a new one. I wonder if I could pass it and then abolish it. I need the missionary strength. Sorry. I'm currently technologically ahead of everybody. We need our elite regiments because we want our professionalism. Declaration of Indulgences, we want that. And we might end up balancing it out with that as well. No, we'll probably just take this and not pass this, so we'll undo it. Religious uproar. According to the governors of Babushi, the citizens are in an uproar because of our missionaries' complete lack of respect for any religious practice. Not of much importance. We might have some heretics. It's not of much importance. If they rise up, we'll just kill them. We got a guy sitting right there protecting them. They can rise up if they want. We do not want to become a theocracy. An oligarchic republic. Her absolutism, but it would help everything else. That might be a good idea later on, frankly. It'll give us a lot of money, but we won't be able to do royal marriages, which are really good. So I'm not ready for it, but we might do oligarchy. Aristocratic or plutocratic, and then we can become a republic. Yeah. That change government for 20 years is not going to happen for a while. Stability of at least one. We don't even have that. Speaking of which, how close are we to boosting stability again? 1 month or two. A month or two, and we can do it again. So, fetishist zealots. I wish we could just accept the demands and convert Bunyoro to fetishism and then convert them to Christianity. But, you know, boost stability instead. These guys want to lower taxes again because we raised the taxes down there. They really don't like the fact that we did that because we lowered their autonomy. Whew. Trade. Let's look at trade. So I think the reason we're losing it is because Cuba, Kasanje, Kazembe. Okay. How about here? Kilwa. It's probably driving it south so that they recapture it. Kazembe, Congo, Bunyoro. 64, 25% of total power. We are the biggest one, but we're not big enough. Congo still has a lot to say. And if we can get them kicked out by taking the highly developed, it provides most of the trading power. If we take this capital in a war, we'll control trade here, and that will be around time to start moving things around and move our capital and change things. And who's moving it that way? Congo is using it to suck all the trade out to the Ivory Coast. If we stop that, Spain won't like it. They'll lose money. Because since the Ivory Coast, most of the money in the Ivory Coast is actually coming from the Congo, not the Ivory Coast itself. Well, I'm sorry, people seem to be collecting a lot on the Ivory Coast. And then a lot of the money just gets sent forward to Seville. That's the Europeans sucking money out of Africa. Is the Portuguese and the Spanish are both drawing everything as much as they can to Seville. The French are trying to move it to France, and the English are trying to move it to the Channel, which they share with Germany. They are sucking ultimately 2 gold, and these guys aren't sucking very much. They aren't much of a threat. We could make them a threat by sending money this way. What we want to do eventually is take over this node, send the money here, and then collect. And that'll be a little bit more dangerous because more people will suck money out. But you know, more of that money will get to the Ivory Coast, but we'll be able to collect at 2 nodes where we're very powerful. But we have to beat Congo to do it because of this one province here, this one city, which controls so much of the trade around here. But first we got rebellions to deal with, so... Unfortunately, we couldn't take advantage of their rebel situation because of our own rebel situation. And we're still hemorrhaging money. Okay, great, advisor died. Really want to reduce state maintenance. We gotta do it. Okay. Protect local trade, no current edict, no current edict. I think everything is currently protecting local trade. That one we need to do it at. Do we need to do it everywhere? Like, I don't think but many of these states I think don't really produce a lot of trade power. Trade power 20, trade power 52. Like, that has a trade power of all 3. This one is 15. So, these are our provinces that have all the money. And they're all mostly in these 2 states. This state over here had better be protecting local trade power. Yeah. This state, though, really does not at all. This state also does not. Now I'm going in detail. And this state definitely does not need an edict. % progress toward prosperity. There's a pretty good chance of gaining prosperity each month because we're at peace. But once religious zealots start showing up, things are going to change a bit, and we're going to get a little less prosperous. Bad stability can really cascade a nation. Like, nations tend to cascade. They don't. They're be really stable, and then bam, they just blow up. Spare no expenses. Spare no expenses. Screw inflation. There are reports of farmers and miners being more productive than local bales expect them to be. We should investigate. Yes, definitely. More papal influence because we converted some people. And who should we convert now? 34 months is not bad. Let's do it. Alright, so we've passed a lot of religious stuff. I really want Declaration of Indulgences, but we're far away from it still. Global tariffs, we have no need for it. Costs 1 administrative power each month. Heck no. Heck no, we need the administrative power. Those things aren't free, and we don't have tariffs because we don't have colonies. Really? Tariffs have to do with trade, don't they? That might actually be really good. Taxation trade. Burgers. What are the tariffs? Tell me about tariffs. I imagine increasing tariffs would be good. But we're not really downwind of anybody who's giving us money. I don't think we can make that is... Let me look at ideas again. We should actively impose additional taxes on our colonial settlements. Well, we don't really have enough colonial settlements to do it, I think. Corrupt taxmen. Those who handle our sums of money have always been tempted to claim more than their share of it, and tax collectors are no exception. However, while money getting lost along the way may be a price we can afford to pay, affluent citizens have now found that they can avoid some tax altogether by paying large bribes to taxmen instead. Currently, this seems to be a scheme supported by some of the older collectors trying to retire comfortably. While it's costly, we might be able to avoid spending time and effort on and just wait it out. Let them retire. They've served us well in the past. Investigate and replace them immediately. Investigate them immediately. Unfortunately. Darn it. I need stability. We're stabilizing, but we're not done yet. The provincial unrest is really going down. Positive stability really helps. We can start reducing corruption now. We should. Convert the heretics, more papal influence, more everything. Really change of 0.4. Now we need more. What if we just did full out of corruption? Jeez, we'd run out of money fast. It's really hard to get rid of corruption once you have it. That feels about comfortable. Minus 10. And hey, our balance isn't that bad right now. Missionaries and colonists are expensive, but necessary. Jeez, we really need Busoga and these guys. We need more missionary strength at some point. Alright, you go here and convert these guys. If I could get more missionary strength, I'd do it. So that I can convert some of our larger provinces to Christianity. The problem is right now we don't have a lot of developed Christian provinces. We can handle them and then just go fight. Yeah. 51? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's go fight a war. We need it. I wanted to fight it out, but they were taking too long to pop. So I'm not gonna deal with that. I need I need money. I need to do things. I can't just sit around. Offer vassalization. Come on. Come on. Border friction helps. Insult Baker ties. Request to share maps. We can send them a gift. We should do that when we're done improving relations. And then we'll make him a vassal. And then, yeah, we'll be good. Is this one of theirs? Yes, they have a claim. They can have it, though. No. We need to vassalize them, don't we? Well, we can take it and sell it back to them again. We've gained a... They insulted us? My dude, we've been helping you. My dude, we've been helping you. Why would you do that? Is it really what you want? Alright, you're being an asshole. But okay, I don't have to care. I just need to make your diplomacy good, and then, you know, have you proclaim a guarantee. Cool. That'll make them... So they insult us, and we say we definitely will not let anybody invade you. That's a heck of a relationship between two countries. One of them just, like, being terrible to the bigger one. The bigger one's just ignoring them. Because they're going to become vassals anyway. So, like, they're going to become our unruly vassals. Really? We sold you, like, 2/3 of your territories because you sold it to us. Like, you are completely dependent on us to exist. We only supported you to disempower Congo. You need to chill. You really need to chill. Whatever. Okay, declining power of the nobility. Karl is king of Austria. Cool. Should I just give them money and immediately vassalize them? I mean, I'll probably get a lot of money from this war anyway. No, it's better to wait. Gosh darn it. So now they're going to start drilling right on the border in a very intimidating way. And we're going to speed up, and we're going to wait until they like us enough to let us to become our vassal. Diplomacy with them. Build a spy network. Corruption makes it worse. Very likely to get detected because they're really used to fabricating claims by now. We no longer have a claim here, though. The place that we need one because it's there. Oh my! Do you have Christian zealots? You are a Christian nation. What is your problem? Oh my god. Well, we could just declare war on them and take their stuff. Like. No, but they're so close. Well, you know, that would actually help us once the war is done to actually do it. If they came in with us, which we would do. Your promised land. You're going to be happy about that. We're not calling you guys in anymore. I got my eye on you. I just want to take what's left of Congo at this point. Royal marriage with Ethiopia. I'm not ready to like become Ethiopia's friend, but diplomacy. Declare war. You come in. We give you land. We're gonna promise you land. You're gonna take Songo. And you're gonna become our vassal. Nagoyo. Confirm. And now in the middle of handling that, they have to deal with a new problem. Namely, that these guys, Nagoyo, yeah, they're going to Nagoyo. And you're going to go take the fort. They're going to break off siege. Actually, you're going to wait for them. You're going to let them... no, loot the province for a while and then let them do it. No, we're not renting Kondarati from you. I can call allies. I got a free advisor slot. There's a bunch of disputed sessions. Age of Reformation is ending soon. You are going to detach siege. And the rest of you are going straight for our objective. While these guys rip this place up. Jeez, okay. You're our allies. Our allies don't like us. So we're going to do war in the usual way. We're going to take their money. And let these guys fight it out. Alright, so they're going to lose. And now we're going to come in out of nowhere and save them. Alright, they're converted. Ooh, we can do it here now. We're gonna do it. So they're Catholic zealots, okay. Yep, this is going to be a pretty easy war. As far as wars go, this is just a mop-up. The last war was the big one. Production efficiency goes up. Hey, we're actually making money now for once. Huzzah. Oh, we can do stability, which we should do. Boop. Yeah, more heretics. Oh, but we need administrative technology badly. We're going to sit on the stability. There's a lot of ways to raise it. There's a lot of other ways to raise it. We're gonna go, you're gonna go here. To another major province. We're just converting everybody real quick. Do I actually want to devastate the provinces this time? Not really. Go attack the zealots that have risen up. We don't want them interfering. The province for as long as you want, but we're gonna actually take care of their problem a bit. And these guys were real helpful, so we're just gonna get 100% and cause as much damage to them as possible, and probably break our alliance with these guys who insulted us, so we can go beat them up next. And so I had religious disorder. Great Britain. Oh gosh. Alright. So you're gonna siege this down. How is it on loot? Still plenty of loot. Go ahead and loot it. So we've basically taken over their entire country now. We're gonna get 100% war score here, and then we're basically gonna make him a vassal that has a little bit of the coast. They can go north, we're going south, and what the heck? Oh, hi, Britain. Well, I'm fine with you taking an island. Just don't take the mainland, or there will be problems. Okay, cool. We have 100% war score. Sue for peace deal. They are going to become our vassal. Extra money. Now, okay, demand tribute. Cede provinces. It's the one we wanted. Oh, how do I give them stuff? Yeah, other province is ours, that province is ours. That province is ours, that province is ours, that province is ours. Basically as much as we can. Yeah, your whole country's ours. But I want to actually, like... A coalition may form against you with this treaty. Congo might join a coalition, but they're also not going to exist anymore. I want their trust high. Yeah, I promised them land. Do I have to let them occupy it? Can't I just give it to them? Diplomacy. Sue for peace. I'm not to quarrel with provinces, but it's necessary. I could. Okay. Alright, let's take lands. I want you to cede this province to the other guy. Well, shouldn't have promised him land. Oops. Just gonna take it all. Many ducks as we can get out. Yep, we're just gonna take the whole country. Alright. Even if it hurts their trust. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. They're to come in for favors. Cool. We took it. Inflation is... corruption is growing. Fine. Haha. We are now considered to control this for what it's worth. It just looks nice. They are in a bad position. They are surrounded by us. Opinion is low. They're like, you guys are kind of sleazy. Want to send a colonist there as soon as possible. How many natives? 7,000. Hey look, it's an 8,000 strong army. I'm going to go to Gabon, and we are going to put somebody there. You're going to go to Luba. You're going to meet up with them in Luba. And that's how it's going to be. Alright. Some of our provinces lack cores. Okay, most overextension is here. Make this a core. And we're gonna make this core. Or this core. Congolese is more than Luba. We need the diplomatic stuff. We need to get one more promoted culture so we can get Congolese. Alright, cool. Black course, but we can't afford anymore. Corruption is growing. Due to overextension. That's going to cost a lot of money. Yay! Everything's going to be expensive for a while. Gonna probably need to either... This time we're going to do loans, not the basic currency. What are they at? Oh, right. Because of the new trade stuff, though. So here's what we're going to do next. We are going to send you a gift. Hey, buddy. 24? What would that put you at? Would that make you become my vassal? Yes, it would. So we send you... We're now going to buy their country. So we send them a gift of 25. And then we're going to make you our vassal. Trust. They really don't trust us after what we just did. Well, they did insult us. We could just invade, but I'm about to make you our vassal. They don't trust us. That was actually an accident. Oh dear. Trust. They don't trust us. Oh, this alliance. Yeah, we're not gonna... They can dissolve the alliance first. So, they were our friends. Now they don't trust us because we didn't give them the stuff that we said we would. Can we sell you the province? Will that make you happy? Question, are we currently courting Songo? No, we aren't. And it's one of the least important provinces in the new thing. So diplomacy, sell province. Okay, sell problems. Songo. Least amount of money where they'll say yes. Most money where they'll say yes. Okay. Now how do you feel? Do you still mistrust us? Yeah. I should never, ever, ever have promised them territory. That was a mistake. We now need to send a colonist here. So how is trade in the Ivory Coast? We now control this. Ivory Coast, how much do you got? Not a lot, really. Not right now. It's all being sucked out. Where are we at in here? What's our trade influence? Spain, Portugal, Cabo, Great Britain, Burgundy, France. Yeah, we just have a little slice of the Ivory Coast. We're not ready yet. And we're in the middle of a bunch of things. Send the guy in the Congo. No, the guy in the Congo will still keep collecting here. Currently, none of our money is going to the Ivory Coast from the interior, even though it's being shifted down here. Some is going down here. Jeez. I'm gonna be stopping soon, I think. So, yeah. We are now a pretty decent power. I know we're a great power. Well, we're getting up there. We're behind Burgundy, though. Burgundy is just like the Netherlands and a few other places. Like, well, they're pretty powerful, honestly. Portuguese, Nigeria. Spanish. Benin. Spanish Benin. Okay. We need to get rid of the rest of our neighbors, one way or another. Can these guys vassalize? How do they feel? Like, will you vassalize, and if not, why not? Not in the same religious group. Can we get you to convert? Whew. Is our economic base worse? Kasembe. Ooh. So now we're gonna have to deal with these guys a bit. But Spanish like us. That's good. They're ready to marry us though. How are we in diplomatic relations? Still have 4. We have a marriage to Ethiopia. This might be a good time to get an alliance with Ethiopia, actually. It'll drag us into a bunch of stuff, but I want them to succeed. I'm sorry, Kuba. I'm really sorry. I did so much. So much. Trust. No, if they leave our alliance with us, there'll be a problem. For now, we're good. Utapa. What religion are you? You're still fetishist. Interesting. There's still only there's a handful of fetishists around, but now Christians really are starting to control the center of the continent. And since we're the Christians, we get to do the Christianizing instead of Spain and Portugal, and they go focus on the New World, and we start becoming the Western power of Africa. We're going to creep our way up to the Spanish coast and try to get close to these guys. Aruba. Jeez. Interesting. Oh, colonists is still going. Alright. These guys form up and drill. Drill, drill, drill. We're getting... Jesus, we're gaining money. Why are we getting so much money all of a sudden? Trade power? Taxation went up significantly. Trade... Well... Oh, because we just sold them a province. Okay. Darn it. This is a very untenable situation. I'm going to need to go to war with them. Yep, they broke their alliance with us. Well... Truce of expire, make cores, let's make you a core now. Measure of extension. Diplomacy. They broke... transfer trade power relation. Yes. Well, you don't like us, we don't like you. Have at, friend. This is really the world you want to live in, the one where we are at war. We, the only two Christian nations around here. Who wants to hire Condorati? Oyo. Against who? Spain. That, okay, sure. Let's do it. I'm down. Provincial unrest. We have ways to handle it, though. Okay, you know what? Never mind. No, we're too overextended. I can't afford it. I have a lot of unused military power here too because I don't have the money. Would be a good way to get money, of course. Jeez, we're losing so much money. It's rooting out corruption. Sinner. Tolerance to the true faith -2. Oh my god, why would you do that? Why are you so sinful? O mighty king. O mighty king of Bunyoro, why are you the most sinful man ever? You're a greedy sinner. Yeah, be less hostile to other religions. Demand golden peace and gifts less often. Be less likely to join trade leagues. So basically, because I'm acting like a jerk, these things are happening. The thing is, this guy's a jerk. He's really good at his job, but he is a jerk, and everybody knows it, and it's causing problems in the country. That's fantastic, actually. Can we go to war with him now? We have guarantee. We revoke the guarantee. Yeah, we're not. Because we are about to go to war with these guys. Yeah, we can mothball the forts. We have until November to declare war on them. Jeez, you had to go and insult me, you stupid idiot. You were... Show superiority. Hey, if you'll do it for favors, I got no problem. I won't call Ethiopia. We'll call Kazembe over here just because I feel like it. Just because I can. Just because I have all these friends. Confirm. Breaking truce? No. Okay. We can't do it. Oh well. Not a big deal. We can't afford it. Now we have these fetishist zealots that really hate the fact we're Christianizing the country. We can't deal with both. But we can mothball our forts again. Mothball forts. Alright. That should reduce our maintenance a bit. Rebel uprising is imminent. These are getting very bad. Cool. Yeah, we got some problems in our country right now. 45 a year. You're Christian. What are you? Fetishist. Culture is Congolese. Culture is Ganda. You're close enough. Heretics in the core have been converted. Sweet. Jeez, this German opera or whatever it is something else. Ho-hum. We already have increased taxes. The Pope said you got to give us in taxes. More legitimacy might be nice. Diplomatic reputation would be nice. Mercantilism would be very nice. Look at all this mercantilism. Provincial trade power modifier. Zambezi, interesting. Oh, right, that's the second one. So, we are now going to be getting in conflict with Spain, basically. Conversion with that. More papal influence. Sweet. We're getting a lot of influence this way. I don't care about Morocco. Okay. Let's just declare war on Morocco and do nothing about it. Wait. Can't I just... How do I join the crusade? Come on. Oh, wait. I don't have Deus Vult. If I had that, then I could just join crusades constantly. Yeah. Humanist tolerance and religious ideas. That might be a thing. We really need administrative technology. We really need everything. Our country's been in trouble because we just changed the government substantially in a matter of years. Like... I'm not even kidding. We have really changed the government of this country, like, overnight. This is our Meiji era going on here. Mercantilism, lack of reputation, lower interest, more inflation reduction. Legitimacy could be nice. I have no cardinals. So I have to wait for a cardinal. Okay. Let's get some mercantilism then. That's pretty good. Chance to get Curio and controls Bohemia, Portugal, and Spain. Man, that could be bad if we end up on the wrong side of a war with Spain. I can't declare war on them. Why can't I do that? It's too much is happening at once. We need to do all of it right now. I'll be so happy when we're done with all this missionary stuff. That's really sucking us dry right now. Like, missionary maintenance is a good chunk of it. Colonial maintenance is huge. Root out corruption. State maintenance is actually not that big a deal, and a lot of it is making us money. Losty and Silcossi's belly, that's fine. Age of Reformation is ending. New Age could help, actually, substantially in our situation. Everything's being made a core. Kazembe. Wait, I can go to war with these guys? No, because we're in a... Geez, they're just insulting me while they're allied with me. Just to, what? Just to feel good about themselves? Oh, jeez. Alright, these, oh. We should start changing culture, but we're gonna do... We're gonna keep spending our military power. Oh, where are we technologically? We're really falling behind. Well, we're not that much worse than our neighbors. We're worse than Ethiopia. We could do something about that, possibly. Let's request to share maps. Yeah. But we'll lose prestige if we do it. I would love to have the Eastern Indian Ocean, though. Or Western India, actually, would be great. Oh, we have no region adjacent to this one? Well, then what's the point? Why are you even offering it to me? Alright, well... Wait, is this a... No. What? No. Political. There we are. Colombia. Yeah, so there's... these guys are doing pretty well. Wait, who the heck are they? Portuguese and Lacoma? And they're a Catholic duchy. English, Brazil, Castilian, Brazil. The English are right here. They're going for Africa. We need to beat everybody to it ourselves. We need to get there first. We're gonna have to stop colonizing over here and put everything onto the Ivory Coast, basically. Do we debase the currency or do we take a loan? We take a loan. Take a loan. Those are easier. Now we're losing more money, but we have a lot of money. Could we actually make more money at things? Okay, close that. Close. We could make some money by making a courthouse in Tacoma. No major trade power things. The courthouse in Tacoma is tempting. How fast are we hemorrhaging money? Will help. Tacoma is there. Yeah, that would help. That would reduce the cost of state maintenance in that state. Let's do it. That'll help. Excellent. It's self-sustaining. Next. You there. That's very peaceful. Yeah, that's another part of the problem is this. Let's lose prestige. Conversion successful. Send another one here. We're slowly making our way through the list. Hey, look at that. Religious unity is starting to go up. Not a lot of tolerance. We have more tolerance of heathens than of heretics. I find that fascinating. Strike out and find a new colony. Oh, where's Cameroon? Where is Cameroon? Where'd they just go? Ooh, shoot. They're gonna die, but, I mean, have at, y'all. Actually... I don't like it, but let's do it. Let's push it to the limit. Get over there before the natives do. Send you there. Yeah, you need to keep building the colony. I'd rather have good colonies than lots of colonies. And more success. Oh no, they rose up against a settlement and now I get to see what happens. We can make a core. Let's make it a core. Cool. We can convert people. We convert them there in Buzinza. So these are much more significant native uprisings than what we normally have been dealing with. But I want Cameroon because then I can get up here and then I can get right next to the Spanish and I can start benefiting from their sweet, sweet technology. How about you? We should probably improve relations with you, shouldn't we? Merchants, rebel factions, diplomats. We have several free diplomats. How about Portugal? How do you feel about me? Aggressive expansion. They want our provinces. They want Cameroon. Oh boy. And improve relationship. So we're going to try to be... We're just going to improve the relationships with people around us a bit. Just to discourage the chance of a war. There will be blood. Cool, cool. We're still hemorrhaging money, but it's okay because we can just take loans for a really long time. We don't actually have to worry about money so much. Aha. And now we send a colonist there, and our money goes down even more. Yeah. Oh, we need to start thinking about a navy as well at some point. But right now, no, I can't do it. Wait, do we have a new king? That happened and I didn't notice now. Alright, let's make sure you're there, you're there. Alright, everybody's still alive that should still be alive. Another province is ours, another province is ours. Let's go to stability, manage. We can boost it, but we need administrative technology to deal with the corruption a bit more. We can always use the papacy to do it a bit. Oh no, Battle of Cameroon, we won. As long as we keep winning, it's fine. It's also a good idea to go here. Jeez, this is a pretty wealthy little bit of territories they got around here. They're slowly taking away from the neighbors. A lot of slaves, coffee, ivory. We got ivory, we got gems, we got ivory, we got lots of slaves. But we don't have all the slaves in the area. Nor do we have all the copper or all the ivory. We want those things. We need to stop... Wait, aren't they our... They are... We can issue an embargo against them, can't we? Reduce the power of the traders in our nodes. Yes, it'll upset them, but we'll make money this way. And it makes us more prestigious. Cool. Whew. All that papal influence, though. For all the conversions we've been doing. Mutapa, huh? I kind of want to issue an embargo against you, too. So does this help or hurt? That seems to hurt. Alright, we'll revoke the embargo. This will piss them off, though. Fine. They're the ones taking all our trade. But we can embargo our rivals. Look how much money they have. We really want that. Conversion successful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. More people can be converted. More converts equals more things. The hard part is Buganda. Like, most of our country is now Christian. Is now specifically Catholic. We are becoming one of the more powerful Catholic nations, actually. Like, because most of Europe has become Protestant. It's all Scandinavia, them, Portugal, Spain, Italy, and us are the only Catholics left. That's fascinating. Papal influence goes on. Sure, the ECAD trade as spice trade with new routes available. Control the full spices like pepper cinnamon has become more important than ever. Now, we happen to have spices, don't we? A lot. We have a decent number of spices in our trade now. We're not India. We have spices. We have ivory. We have money. This is what we want, is a cut. They're trying to extract as much wealth out of Ivory Coast as they can, and we want to retain it. For that, we need trade power, and for that, we will eventually need a fleet. But we're not there yet. Right now, we need to focus on unifying Congo with the rest of our country. Speaking of which, I see that Congolese is 8%. It almost makes more sense than Luba. It'll increase unrest around there. Okay, who wants to go handle them? Harsh treatment. Alright, you know what? We have to do one of them. We're going to demote this culture and promote Congolese. That'll make Congolese people happier, and Congolese people are more important right now. Fortunately, Age of Absolutism objectives: 3 trade companies, universities, land force of at least 200 regiment. Jesus, absolutism is 90. Be the Emperor of China with a mandate over 50. Have at least 5 different promoted cultures. We're gonna go for that, and be on the victorious side of the religious league war. So, where's the splendor and all that stuff? Tech penalty is 10, but has anybody actually gotten global trade? Oh geez, I don't think Spain even has printing press. Spain is global trade. Spain is global trade now. In a few provinces. Portugal is probably about to adopt it. We need to get it pretty soon. Which means we need to develop. We need to pick a place to go. Trade. %89 of the provinces. Jesus. Alright. It's Nagoya. Gonna be a major trade province, so... Damn, but so many things we need to do. Now it's starting to become a problem. And we need development, so here we go. Oh, actually, Luda was better. Wasn't it? Because it already has a bunch of global trade. Yeah. There we go. Now we have global trade. Have it there, and we have it there, and now it'll spread out from everywhere else. We'll get it too. We don't gotta spend money on it. Ooh, boy. 12k can be dealt with. 12 can be dealt with all right. Except with all the colonies. We need to slow down our colonial growth and hire a bunch more people. Harsh treatment. Boost ability. And harsh treatment. Yeah, we're managing our overextension well. It's almost done. We really need administrative technology. That was bad. I'm gonna have to ignore them. It's prestige. I'm all down with losing, how much? 10,000 manpower? Many military units have not performed with the first, but rather by local militias based around the city, tales of forts. Let's not rely on local abilities. Regain professionalism. I'm fine with lower manpower recovery speed, to be frank, for a little while. Sweet. I can now make a state. I will make a state. Few edicts protect trade. Oh yeah, we need to make them course. Okay, alright, there they go. Well, now we got a deal, no matter what. We might lose colonies, but what can you do? The fort. Up the maintenance of the fort. And let's borrow more money. States demand control more provinces. Hey. One more provinces? Okay. Production interface. States. Province is a territorial core. We should pick a province with high autonomy. Pick a manpower province for the nobility. This one might be a good one for the military. Ooh, let's give them this one. Clergy. Clergy, we should put someplace we want to tax. Where's the place we want to tax? Where's a place with high development? You have pretty high development. And you're not even you're not a center of trade. You go to the clergy. Now they're happy. Cool. Alright, that is probably food. Alright. Let's try to deal with these converted heretics. Where are they going? They're just standing there. Okay. That's the place I want to be my capital. Damn it. We'll have to cross the river, but that's okay. Oh god, it'll take forever though. We'll do easy ones first. No, we should start. It'll take a long time. But we'll do it. Oh, you know what? Cancel. We're gonna take humanist anyway. Okay, so we lost a lot of people. We're called diplomat. Other major colonial powers. It's France, right? Portugal. Diplomacy. Stop relation improvement. Okay. How about France? Improve relations. Confirm. We're gonna make all these people really like us. So I think food is here. I'm just gonna wait until we deal with these rebel scum, who I think might actually win the battle, but they won't win the war. Alright. Okay, we have some more money. We need a loan. Alright, we're taking a shit ton of loans, but that's the best we can do. These guys are gonna retreat, these guys are gonna go around causing problems, because we overextended a lot. A lot. But they're not gonna heal, and we are. The Congolese Liberation Army. Jeez. That's a name. Alright, and if religious turmoil, come on, we can do it. They just want their country back. It's relocating to Soyo. They will arrive 16th of April. Alright, you start marching back. Get people along the way. We converted another province. Hey, we're getting less benefit from converting, but that's okay. Religious unity is going up. Latin despotism is decent. Latin despotism would be great for us, actually. So would this, though. Years of legitimacy, administrative monarchy actually would be great. That's what we want. We want a bureaucracy. You see? Bureaucracy is good. I need to go down there and get the food soon. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to stop here. It's time for food. It's time for you to eat something that isn't a country. But we are getting very close. Make when you're a great game. What year are you in game? Oh, sorry, I didn't see these. Sorry for the late response. This is currently 1613. I suppose you can't see it underneath my beautiful mug, but we are currently in March of 1613. Just so you all know. So yeah, it's March of 1613. Bunyoro is going to be a great country. Long live Iguru the First, Omukama Iguru the First, and I'll see you all later, the next time on High Strategy.